What's going on? Brian Tong here, and welcome to the Apple Bits for everything good and bad inside the world of Apple. I know a lot of you are all still figuring it out, but this is my new home right here on YouTube, so subscribe and hit that notification bell right here for all the video goodness from me. Okay, let's get to the stories, and the latest report from analyst Ming-Chi Kuo says the 6.5-inch iPhone will be priced around $1,000 and will feature the dual SIM capabilities we've talked about. But you know what? It's all about colors. The report says the 6.5-inch iPhone will come in black, white, and an all-new gold color.
I love gold!
Oh, I know you do. Now, this would be a first for the iPhone X styled phone, and if you remember, back in April, an FCC filing from Apple themselves revealed the company had plans for a gold iPhone X with stainless steel sides that were also gold, except it never happened. Now, Kuo also reports that the 6.1-inch LCD-based iPhone will be priced around $700, and more importantly, debut in gray, white, blue, red, and orange. Now, we aren't sure when Kuo says gray and white if he's just referring to the typical space gray and silver finishes, but at the very least, we could be seeing four new iPhone colors in 2018. Now, the last time Apple went all out with colors was with the iPhone 5C, and I wasn't a big fan of the phone itself, but I did like the colors they chose. They were snazzy. But I'm sorry, orange? Seriously, if this is true, out of all the colors you decided on, orange?
Yo, yo, yo! Please, no! Too little, too late, pal!
Even a 2014 survey had been running for 6 years with almost 4,000 respondents from 141 countries found that orange isn't even one of the top 4 colors for any age group unless you're 70 years old or higher. And when you look at least favorite colors by age, Apple probably shouldn't make an orange iPhone when it's right next to pee-pee and poo-poo colors. Maybe orange is the new black. But if this actually happens, this one's easy. That's a bad Apple. And don't tell me it's because the Big A's marketing team wants to put up some iPhone billboard. You know, I could just see it now. It says, apples and oranges. Holy crap, I'm a genius. And by saying that, I just made it happen. So, for people over 70 years old and about 7 to 8% of the world population who picked it as your favorite color, if this goes down, you just got your orange iPhone. And orange you glad about that. I did it. All right, in big news for new Apple hardware fans, Apple has registered several new iPad and Mac models with the Eurasian Economic Commission. In past years, filings like this have come just a few weeks before new product announcements. It hasn't always happened, so hold on to your butts, but it's sign of new hardware coming soon. The filings were revealed by French website Consomac, and there are 5 Mac models that point to 2 different Mac product families. Now, the timing of this would point to new upgraded MacBook and MacBook Pros, but it's not clear if these filings include the often rumored ultralight 13-inch MacBook. Now, 5 iPad models were also part of this filing, but again, we're unclear about the specific models. New iPad Pros are inevitable, and you know the 12.9-inch iPad Pro is one of my favorite devices all time, so obviously, I can't wait to see an iPad Pro with this minimal bezel, and more than anything, new features brought to the Apple Pencil in iOS 12 specifically for the new iPad Pro that goes beyond emojis, which I admit can be kind of cute at times. All right, sticking with iOS 12, Apple has launched the beta version of the new Siri Shortcuts app for iOS 12 to developers. It's only for developers right now, and it's based on the workflow app that lets users create shortcuts from third-party apps, and then they can be activated all together using a single Siri command. Apple says the initial beta will be very limited, but it's one of the features I'm interested to see, if I really end up using it over time, because it makes Siri more useful, without a doubt. But it still doesn't make Siri smarter or more compatible with the smart home devices that I use. Okay, a report from Digital Music News says Apple has surpassed Spotify's paying subscriber count here in the US, with Spotify at 20 million subs and Apple Music just a hair ahead with 20 million plus subs according to the report. This is only in the US, but it means something especially for Apple. The Wall Street Journal predicted it would pass up Spotify this summer because Apple's subscriber growth was at 5% compared to Spotify's 2% in the US. And the App Store's 10th anniversary is coming up on July the 10th, and Apple has shared some App Store history on its website. It's worth checking out, along with that magic phrase.
What's great about the iPhone is that if you want to check snow conditions on the mountain, there's an app for that.
How many times did you hear that? It's like in our brain. It launched in 2008 with 500 apps, and remember, for a while, before the App Store, the only apps were web-based ones in the Safari browser that just weren't good enough back then. Now it's changed everyone's lives, and as of June 2018, developers have earned more than $100 billion from the App Store, with more than 20 million third-party developers and 500 million customers that visit it on an iOS device each week. It was also responsible for such groundbreaking experiences early on, like iBoobs, which was removed by Apple in 2008 but allowed on Android, and another revolutionary app like iFart, which was there from the beginning and is still going strong with 21 updates over 9+ years, including the ability to record a fart. Okay, let's put those aside, and the App Store has been truly amazing for developers and consumers. All of us have been able to see how the iPhone has been completely transformed through the years to truly enrich our lives, thanks to Apple developers, because let's be honest, I couldn't do half of what you all do. So thank you, Apple. Thank you, the App Store, and its developers. Keep making that money. And I'd love to hear, what was one of your first original apps or games you remember playing from the App Store? Let me know in the comments. And if you ever downloaded iBoobs or iFart, you can let me know. Like, don't be embarrassed, because no one reads the comments anyways. All right, that's gonna do it for this week. You can check out my Apple Bits XL audio podcast to dive deeper with Apple. And if it gives you any value, you want to give it back, support it at patreon.com/BrianTong as well. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, be safe. Peace.